It's McCabe and Jenny. We're backstage at Riot Fest 2025. Now joined by Mike Davenport of the Ataris. How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good. We were just saying you're bassist, you're press, you're tour manager. You do everything.
I try to do as much as possible. One thing, being a band almost 30 years, that we realize is that nobody does it better than us. And so instead of paying somebody to do all that other stuff, it's a lot easier. And then I feel like I have more control. And I'm a control freak. So here I am.
And do you still get excited for festivals like Riot Fest?
I do. Riot Fest is so cool. Oh my God, Weezer last night was so good.
Yeah.
I was like fanboy when they played the Blue album last night. I was like so great. And then I'm friends with the band Panchico, and their story is so great. They were discovered in a rubbish bin, and somebody posted on the internet, and they became famous 20 years after they were a band. So they got back together, and now they're huge.
So many of these bands are so nostalgic, including the Ataris. Like, how does it make you feel that your music has shaped an entire generation's coming of age?
It's cool, because that's what we, lyrically, my singer set out to do. He writes songs about memories and making the most of the time that we have here, and makes it very like imagery in his lyrics. And so, unlike a lot of bands, we can have funny songs or whatever, and kudos to those bands. Our band is very much about people being able to dig it in context 25 years later.
And you're going to play So Long Astoria in its entirety.
That's right.
And I mean, when going back and doing something like that, does it take you back?
Well, yeah, it takes us back, but it's very hard too. So because we have a lot of songs, and there's about 5 songs on that record that we don't play all the time. So to have to rehearse those songs and get ready for just one show like Riot Fest, it takes a lot of extra time. We all have wives, kids, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's very challenging. So yeah, it's cool in a way because it's nostalgic. We haven't played a lot of those songs in a long time, but it's also very challenging. So.
Right. Making music now, has your songwriting process changed from when you first started out as a band to now new music?
Not really. It's mostly my singer, Chris. He starts all of his songs on an acoustic guitar. Sometimes I get usually about 1 song a record, and those songs I'll bring to him, and then he'll mold them into the Atari sound. Same with my guitar player, John. So, but most of it's Chris. He starts on the acoustic guitar, then adds a vocal melody, and it takes off from there.
Let's talk about new music, Car Song. What can you tell us about it?
Car Song is really cool. It's one of those imagery songs like I talked about. It's a very great balance of So Long Astoria sounding music and what we're trying to achieve now, which is more of a rock band in our older age, And so it's great. It's got the best of both worlds, and it's a road trip song, right? It's a song to turn up while you're jamming down the road, and the response has been amazing. And it's the first teaser of our new record, our first record in 17 years, and it comes out in March of next year.
We're going to say, why 17 years?
So, our style of music in general, and you guys work in the business, you probably know, hit a lull, right? Everybody was jamming along in the late 90s, early 2000s, and then there was this little dip where Blink went from stadiums to House of Blues, and we went from House of Blues to little clubs again, and so everybody took a little dip. My friend, who's the bass player for the Vandals, the manager for Sublime, calls it the Ice Age of punk rock. And so we did hit a little ice age. The cool thing is, it came back. It's like bigger than ever. Bigger than it was then. Blink and Offspring and everybody's on the radio, including us again. And so there was a time when we were focused on starting our families and doing other things. And then you realize that playing music is making people happy, and it's something we want to do for the rest of our lives.
Having been a band for so long and touring for so many years, is there a certain story that sticks out to you, like the craziest memory that you have out on the road, where it'll always be a part of your band story?
There's a lot of them. The song In This Diary, which was a charting song for us, and the first song we'll play tonight. That song is about memories in specific. Now, people listen to that, and there's lines in it like fireworks in parking lots, cherry cokes, Those are all 2015 Riverside. Those are all memories from us on tour, and it happened in the 2001 Warped Tour, and it was one of the our coming of age tour where we really started to get big and we started to act out, and we would blow up things in the parking lot, and we would meet girls on tour and things like that. So that's a great version of when I hear In This Diary. When I play it every night, I think about these memories of that tour.
And as you said, it's 17 years since putting out new music.
Right.
Is the family all involved now? I mean, are they coming on tour? Are they fans of the music as well?
That's funny that you say that. My wife usually comes. She comes a lot of the time, but I have a 14-year-old son, and he grew up on it. He did his first European tour at 1 year old, and so he's actually here today with me at Riot Fest, and he turns us on to new music. He's the one that turned us on to Pachinko. Then I became friends with those guys. Front Bottoms is another band I didn't know anything about. So having, even for my singer Chris, my son Miles is such a huge influence. He's turning us on to Pierce the Veil and Sleeping with Sirens and all these bands that we wouldn't have gotten into had I not had a son that's a punk rocker. So. And he's a good kid too, which is weird. Not like me, unfortunately.
Are any of those bands you mentioned influence your music style today, or are you kind of just sticking with your roots as you know as the Ataris?
No, I don't think those bands I mentioned are influencing us at all. I think everybody does their thing. I think the one thing we try to remember is the Ataris are the Ataris, and we need to sound for our fans to be happy somewhere in between where our head is going and where our fans want it to be. And I think Car Song does a great job of that.
Well, 2026, what does that look like for you guys?
The thing is, and I was saying this a lot yesterday, is that 2026 is the new record comes out, but what we're trying to do is play these places that our fans have never gotten to see us play. We did that this year with Alaska. We finally made it to Alaska, 29 years of touring, and they were so happy. We want to go to Indonesia. We're working on it. We want to go to South America. We're working on it. And then, of course, back to Europe. We were just in Europe, and it was super awesome, and it was our first time there in a long time. Australia we haven't been to in 10 years, so we're trying to go back to all these cool places. And of course, America's always here. We do these team-ups with the band MXPX, and we have a lot of those already booked all over the country, so look out for us on those shows.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you and hearing new music. What can people expect from your set today at Riot Fest?
So long, Astoria, and rock and roll.
There we go. Thank you. Mike from the Ataris with 101.9 The Mix.
Thank you.